Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And this evening I'm bringing you two more movie reviews. The first of which is a remake of a classic. And this movie I'm referring to is called The Producers. Now, the original movie was from 1967. But this is a remake that was released on December 16th, 2005. It is a musical comedy movie that received mixed to positive reviews with critics. This movie has a B plus on Cinema Score, a 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb, a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, an 86% on Google, and Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times gave it 3 out of 4 stars. It was directed by Susan Stroman and written by Mel Brooks and also Thomas Meehan. Uh, this movie stars Nathan Lane, Matthew Broderick, Uma Thurman, Will Ferrell, John Lovitz, David Huddleston, and Michael McKean. And if you've seen the original, you know what this movie is going to be about. It's about Max and Leo Bloom, played by Lane and Broderick, who decide to put on a play that is really, really bad. They're hoping that it will bomb so they can make big time money. Basically, they want to flop. So they try to get the worst actors and actresses they can, the worst director, everything they could do to get this play done, and um, so it'll have its premiere and all that. And instead of it becoming a bomb, well, something else happens. I won't say what, but this remake was a blast. I love the original. The original movie, uh, it starred Zero Mostel as Max, Gene Wilder as Leo Bloom, Lee Meredith as Ula Bloom, and Kenneth Mars as Franz. Um, and this movie, the original movie, had a $941,000 budget, and it made 1.6 million at the box office. It did have higher scores for critics. It had a 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb, a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, and an 81% on Google. Like I said, I love the original, fantastic, but this remake is one of the better remakes that you will find. Despite it having a $45 million budget and only bringing back $38 million, it still was a hit with critics and fans and audience members. And I have to say, when I first started watching it, I was a little skeptical, but man, as the movie took off, it was a lot of fun. Just like the original, I will say the original, like I said, is a little bit better than the remake, but not by much. I really love the performances by Nathan Lane, Matthew Broderick, Uma Thurman, and Will Ferrell. They're just phenomenal in this movie. And Will Ferrell, seeing him doing a musical uh, is out there. I've never uh, seen him in a musical. Comedy, I mean, he's gold when it comes to comedy. But the musical, man, him and Uma Thurman were terrific. Of course, Matthew Broderick and Nathan Lane are known for doing plays and musicals and stuff, but all four of them gave great performances. The writing, again, by Mel Brooks and his other partners is great. David Huddleston, who plays the judge in this movie, it was nice seeing him in another movie. Um, you may know him from Breakheart Pass with Charles Bronson. His most famous role, in my opinion, is as Olson Johnson in Blazing Saddles. He was also in Smokey and the Bandit Part 2 and The Big Lebowski, among other movies. This was terrific. I really enjoyed this remake. And if you haven't seen the original or this remake, definitely check them out. They're both fantastic movies. Uh, the remake is a little bit longer than the original, but they're fantastic. And like I said, I gave the original movie a 10 out of 10. This remake, I am going to give it a 9 out of 10 and 2 thumbs up. So yeah, definitely check it out. There's a few nitpicks here and there. I think it was a tad bit long, but other than that, the performances, the cinematography, the score, it's just phenomenal in this movie. So yeah, definitely check them out. Both the original and the remake. Other than that, in the comment section below, if you've seen both these movies, let me know what you think, which one is better. And if you've only seen one of them, the original or this one, let me know what you thought about it as well in the comment section below. And as always, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon, and let's talk about movies, TV shows. I do top 10s, rankings, other fun things. And as always, if you comment on my videos, I will respond to each and every one of you. And don't forget to like this if you do, and share these videos with all your family and friends. The more the merrier, the funner it is for me. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching, and Merry Christmas.